hear that Whisper is feeling disconnected. And Son, you're feeling overwhelmed and unsure on how to handle the tension. So that cycle of one person seeking connection while the other one pulls back is really common, and you're not alone in this. So can you walk me through what happens during a typical disagreement? What's the trigger, and how does it usually play out?
Usually I'll bring something up like future plans, and Son shuts down. I end up raising my voice to get a reaction.
Yeah, and then I get quiet or walk away because I don't want to turn it into a full-blown fight.
That sounds like a classic pursue-withdraw cycle. Whisper pursues to reconnect, and Son withdraws to avoid escalation. But then it creates even more distance, and these interactional patterns can be frustrating. But once we understand them, we can work on changing them. So have either of you noticed these patterns showing up in your families growing up?
Well, my mom used to avoid everything. I learned early on that staying quiet kept the peace.
My house was always loud. Everyone argued all the time. If you didn't fight for what you needed, you got ignored.
That makes a lot of sense. So these early experiences shape how we show up in relationships today. So Son, you may have learned to protect yourself by withdrawing. In Whisper, you might feel like fighting for connection is the only way to be heard. One thing that I've noticed is that you both seem really committed to understanding each other. That's a strength. So even in this session, you're listening and you're showing up. And that tells me there is a solid foundation here that we can actually build on. So I'd like to suggest we try a short communication practice together. It's called a structured check-in. So one of you will speak for a minute while the other listens without interrupting. Then you'll switch. Whisper, would you like to go first and share how you've been feeling this week?
Well, I've been feeling like you don't hear me. I feel like I am, what's the word I'm looking for? I would like to go first. I feel like you don't. I feel like I am, what's the word? A burden?
A burden?
Yeah.
Burden means like,
like I'm being annoying and...
like you're a problem?
Yeah, like I'm a problem. I feel like I'm a problem in your life. I feel like I'm not good enough. And...
Okay, 1 minute, thank you.
In a way, you could be seen as a problem in my life, but the reason why it seems that way is because I keep trying to suggest things to fix your patterns of behavior, and it feels like you don't listen to my suggestions. I ask you to pick up after yourself. I ask you to help me with the groceries. I asked you to clean out the garage that last week, but you never did that, and I had to do it on my own.
That was great. Okay, so going forward, I'd like to continue exploring these interactional patterns and introduce some tools to help each of you feel more secure in your relationship. So we'll also look at how your family histories have influenced your current dynamics and work on redefining those narratives together. So before we end, what is one small thing that each of you can commit to doing differently this week to support the relationship?
I can try to stay present instead of walking away.
I can pause before reacting and try to give space.
That's a great start. And thank you both for your openness today. And I'll see you guys in our next session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Can I get